Welkom bij Pyanodons, het Alternative Energy 340 hours walkthrough base tour. We are still ever recapping. We are busy with Science Pack, Pi Science Pack 2. And this we have already. We made it in the last episodes. This one we need, and this one is the only subcritical water we made already, and we used it to make this. And the recipe what we used for this one, we gonna delete that, and we can use the subcritical water to make the paragen also. And we can both use them, so we don't need the other factory anymore. This one is what we need. That's the only one. Artificial blood we have already. This one needs sea sperm. Everything we have already except the sea sperm. Sea sperm is not so hard to make. I made already with DNA. And you need sea sperm to make 2 sea sperm sprouts. And 2 sea sperm sprouts. Van 2 sea sperm sprouts you get. Even kijken, wat is het nou? One sea sperm van 1 sea sperm sprout you get 1 sea sperm, and the sea sperm that is the ones we need. So this is going to multiply. You make 1 and you make 2, and for the one we use, and the other one what is left over we recycle and we make a new one. This takes time to build up because very slow in the beginning. And you need natuurlijk also modules. The next is this one and this one. We need Arquat honey, and Arquat honey, that is really a quite a long story. And I'm going to tell you, I made a mistake. I make a big mistake with my Arquat, because the Arquat have an upgrade, and the upgrade is here. And I visual researched. Kijk, and there's this one. And what to multiply Arquats, it's our kind of bees, and how that works by the bees, you need a queen. And to get the queen is normally very hard. There's a very small chance that you get a queen. And this is a recipe, direct queen assembly, and I did not choose this. I'm so stupid. I choose this one, and I cannot change it back anymore. This one gives me only 5% more productivity, and I regret it, but I cannot do. So don't make the same mistake. You better choose this one, because if you choose this one, then this recipe come available. Nee, wait, that's it. Arquat Queen. Arquat Queen. Where is the Arquat Queen? This one. Then, kijk. Then you can make with DNA. And it's the same recipe what I use to make a normal Arquat, where you get now, instead of a normal Arquat, you get a queen, and that is much better. And you can make also, by the way, still the old recipe, because normally we're gonna make Arquats. The problem is, and the queen lay eggs, of course. That is how it works by the bees. And the chance that you lose your queen, because you need a queen, you give an input a queen, but the chance is 99.9% that you get it back. So he die. One out of the now almost 100,000 times he died. So you have to make also a facility where you get new Arquat queens, and that's a headache. That is my mistake. This don't make the same mistake. Also what I did, here dit hadden we. Wait. So we're gonna back to the storyline. Good alien sample. A good alien sample, we start this, we have already this, we have this, we have this is the one. And Arquat honey again. Vrouwkokon we have. Now, how we make the Arquat honey now? Daar ging het om. The Arquat honey needs Arquat gum, honeycomb. First of all, this is not so hard to do allemaal. Het consume een ulrich. So we have to make ulrichs first, because without ulrichs we cannot make honey. The problem is we need the ulrichs. We need a facility to multiply the Arquats. We need a facility to multiply the Arquats. And we need also a facility, of course, to multiply the ulrichs. But the Arquat, that is the headache. Because the Arquat, that is really a story. First of all, we need a queen. Without queen, we do nothing. And a queen you make with a queen, but to start with the process for making a queen, we need this. This is the main to start with a queen, and we have 1% chance that we get a queen in this. We need an Arquat nest, and we need natural gas. Natural gas is another story weer. Natural gas comes from raw gas. And raw gas, together with gasoline, makes natural gas. And raw gas we get from drilling and made, how you call it? We drill, we need fluid for it. Here I made a facility for making drilling fluid. And the drilling fluid, we need a pump jack and gas, how you call that thing? And here I drill already some. Where is it? Let me see. This one. This one is finished with drilling already. And you see, you first start with drilling and it takes a while. If they're finished with drilling, then you get an output here. And there's raw gas. And that raw gas you have to make natural gas. Dus that is the principle. After this you can remove the pipe from the drilling fluid because you don't need it anymore, and you can replace it with a pipe for a raw gas. Yeah, that is dus the story. Arquat honey barrel. Nou, dat wordt een probleem natuurlijk, because we don't have, without Arquat you have no honey. The Arquat, first we need some Arquats, and not only one, not only two, we need more with the DNA, because we have to start with honey. Without honey we cannot make the queens. And if you have then honey, yeah, then you need an Arquat nest. First you need an Arquat nest. An Arquat nest you can make from frogs. So we have, we need to have a new facility to make frogs. The old facility I don't use. I like to make a new facility to make frogs, and we need frog food. En Arquat maggots. En weer een Arquat honey barrel. we need a cage Frauk, 30 arquat eggs, and dan weer 5 arquat honeycombs, full honeycombs. So we have to make this first, and that need arquats as modules. So we have to start from the beginning to the beginning, and then if we have the queen, it's a really complicated story. I did it before already. If we have this the DNA. Kijk, this is what I get. I get for one DNA samples, a cycle, sorry, 10 arquat eggs and 1 arquat. The eggs, I can make arquats, of course. Second recipe is natural gas again. Arquat nest, dus, what I told you already. So, and Ralasia. Another one. Komt a little bit on the same, only different recipe. So that is what I have to do in the future. I'm gonna work on it. And here, by the way, we make already Ulrich. Sorry. Ulrich is a simpler story. You make also with DNA Ulrichs. You put them here as module, and you get Ulrich cup. And you need Ulrich food, by the way. Ulrich food is here. It's also not so hard to do. The cups goes here, and this is food for the first. That's what I make it for. In the first place, it is food for the arquats to make honey. Yeah. So what we have to do in the next episode is make Frauks, more Frauks, make Frauk food, and we have to start then somewhere, but I don't know what is the first step, to make the queens and to make the honey, because we have to make the honeycombs, the full honeycombs, because with the honeycombs we can make, we can try, there's 1% chance that we get a queen. And every facility to make honey need a queen. So we need many queens, and they're very hard to get. But we come there for sure. I think that is it for us now. And the next 10 hours I'm going to show you much more about the natural gas processing. And I think the arquats already. I hope I have already something. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and take care of yourself.